guys, and welcome back. Well, Abdul Fakir, who was known as Duke, the last remaining original member of the Four Tops, one of Motown's best-selling and most beloved groups, has died on today, Monday, July the 22nd, at his home in Detroit, Michigan. He was 88 years old. Now, his family said the cause of death was heart failure. Now, Mr. Fakir sung first tenor with the Four Tops, who were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1990. Now, the group's hits not only helped define the Motown sound, but also the entire 1960s era of pop. Now, their classic included I Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, and the urgent Reach Out, I'll Be There, both of which hit number one, along with the barreling top 10 staples. It's the same old song, Standing in the Shadows of Love, and Bernadette. Now, for a 2-year period, the Four Tops worked with Motown's celebrated songwriting and production team, Holland Dozier Holland, the brothers Brian and Eddie Holland, and Lamont Dozier. Now, after leaving the label in 1972, the quartet earned more top 10 records with Keeper of the Castle and Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got. Now, on all the group's songs, Mr. Fakir's high, smooth voice added grace to harmony that supported the baritone lead vocals of Levi Stubbs. Now, the Four Tops retained their original lineup until death intervened. From 1997 to 2008, 3 members died of cancer. Mr. Fakir continued to record, and he was touring until the end of 2023, all the while taking on new singers to fill out the group's ranks, while assuming the roles of both the Tops' original link and the keeper of their legacy. He officially retired this year. Now, Abdul Fakir was born in Detroit on December 26, 1935, to Nazim Ali Fakir, a factory worker who was born in Bangladesh, and Rubilian Wren, a minister's daughter from Sparta, Georgia, who worked as a domestic worker and a choir director and played the piano. Now, at Pershing High School, Duke Fakir excelled at sports. He met Mr. Levi Stubbs at a neighborhood football game. Now, the pair became good friends as well as musical partners, and they were soon joined by 2 other local singers, Lawrence Payton and Ronaldo Benson, who was known as Opie. Now, the quartet originally went under the name The Four Aims, indicating their goal, success. But after being signed to the Chicago-based Chess Records in 1956, the label, a dominant one in rhythm and blues, suggested that they change their name to avoid confusion with the Ames Brothers, another popular singing group. Now, the Four Tops released a series of unsuccessful singles on Chess, Columbia, and Riverside Records before signing with Motown in 1962. Now, we were all 5 to 7 years older than most of the Motown artists, Mr. Fakir told the label's official website, but we knew them and watched them grow up. It was like they were welcoming their big brothers home. Now, the group grazed the top 10 with their first single for Motown in 1964, Baby, I Need Your Lovin', Got to Have a... I'm sorry, y'all. It just hit me. Now, the single remained Mr. Fakir's favorite. I thought it was the best song on the radio at the time. It changed my life completely. It even enabled me to buy my mama a house. Aww. Now, the next year, the group hit number 1 for the first time with I Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Now, over the next 2 years, they became the second most successful male vocal group on the Motown label after the Temptations. Now, the group began to broaden their sound at that time. Their 1970 album, Still Waters Run Deep, provided a template for the kind of topical concept album Marvin Gaye perfected on his 1971 classic work, What's Going On. Now, in 1972, when Motown relocated from Detroit to Los Angeles, the Four Tops elected to stay behind. I'm a Detroit man, Mr. Fakir told the city's Metro Times. I'm glad I didn't go. Now, instead, the group signed a new deal with ABC Dunhill, which revitalized their sound. Now, the group proved less successful in the later 1970s through a deal with Casablanca Records in 1981 yielded the number one R&B hit When She Was My Girl, number 11 on the pop chart. Now, 2 years later, the Tops re-signed with Motown just in time to appear on the classic TV special Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever, on which they battled their male vocal group rivals, The Temptation. Now, in 2009, Mr. Fakir was given a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. His memoirs, I'll Be There, My Life with the Four Tops, written with Catherine McGee Anderson, was published in 2022. He is survived by his wife of 50 years, his children, several grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Well, my condolences goes out to his family, and I'll be praying for this family, and I hope you will be too. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always imparting, be blessed.